Hey guys, Shot Midget here doing a review and shooting test on a KWA P226. So this gun, I actually did a review on a different P226 about a year and a half ago. And I also did one pretty recently on this one, but it was broken so I couldn't shoot it. I am redoing it because this is functioning now. So for those that may be interested in this gun currently, I want to make a review on it. So we actually sent this into KWA. I paid the shipping for my friend just because... and it was brand new, out of the box, broken, wooden cycle. So I sent it to KWA. They told me that they would take it in and fix it, but it was out of warranty, but they said they would make an exception because it was broken out of the box. So they get it in, they chemical test it. Not even kidding. They chemical test their pistols, apparently. They take swabs like a lab, and it had propane use in it. So they said it voided the warranty, which is stupid, KWA, and you need to change that. I mentioned that to them. I told them that green gas swells their buckings, so propane has to be used in it. And they told me they're working on designs and stuff. That's what they said. So I think that's bullcrap. They're probably going to use the same crappy buckings, or they are actually designing new buckings, which is surprising. But propane does nothing to the bucking. I guess you could say it dries it out because it's a dry gas. But here's the thing: a bucking doesn't need to be wet where it touches the BB and spins it. That's where it needs to be dry. Sure, periodically you could take it apart and lube up the outside of it, but if you did that, the whole thing would probably swell because it's KWA, it's their design, and it's in all their gas blowbacks, most of them, all their NS2s. So I don't know why they do that. It's awful, but they do. So the bucking's not the issue in this though, propane use. So basically they said... I complained about it, and this one guy said he would cut me a deal, and I just said, just send it back broken. I'm going to throw it in the trash where KWA products belong. That's what I told him. Now, maybe that was rude, probably, but then he came back and said, well, we can give you a discount, and I just said, no, just send it back. I'm not paying for parts because I was told I wouldn't have to pay for parts. There's this one lady that emailed me first, and said we're not going to make you pay for parts. That's what she said. So I was kind of lied to or misled. So basically, they sent it back non-functioning, but it actually functions. So I don't know if somebody snuck a part in there for me or what, or if they just didn't take the part out and they let me keep a part. I have no idea, but it works. I had lubricated it. I had done everything. I tried propane, MAP gas, green gas, everything. Now this is a KWA 1911. This thing needs MAP gas in order to cycle. In my experience, this specific model, this specific 1911 has to have MAP gas. And with MAP gas, it kicks really well, it shoots really hard, it is fantastic. But it needs that gas. So it's a dry gas. So some of KWA's products need higher pressure gas to work than green gas. And plus green gas is way expensive. So basically, I'm just going to go over it. So you have a aluminum slide. Actually, the box that it comes in, their older ones were engineered to outperform, which is a lie. And then their new ones are performance build. I don't know which one I like better. This one I think is a lie. I shipped it in USPS box, so I got to keep that box. And then they ended up shipping me it in one of these, which is the same. It's a P226. It's a little dirty in there and actually like cracking, but whatever, it got here safely. And as you can see, P226 PTP or M226. So it'll come in a box like that with some lubricant and a hop-up tool. The magazine holds 25-ish BBs. It is aluminum. I think the base plate is steel and also a metal feed lip. Aluminum slide with some markings on it. Just says KWA M226 PTP cal 6mm. Don't think you can see that. There it is. The markings aren't very good, but KWA has actually started to black them out. So just like my M93R, blacked out markings, which is much better than the white markings in my opinion. The 1911 markings aren't all that bad, but the stupid professional training pistol crap is dumb. Doesn't look realistic. So white dot sights, which actually the back sight here popped off, so I glued that back on, and as you can see, it is pretty wobbly still, so may have to glue that back on, don't know. You have a steel hammer, aluminum frame, aluminum trigger, plastic grip, double action, single action, and then a decocker right here. The decocker and slide locker steel with the hammer. Plastic outer barrel, aluminum inner barrel. I think it's probably a 604 barrel inner. We have it loaded with propane. I'm going to put some .25 BBs in here. These are Airsoft Alpha .25s. These are actually really good BBs. That's really the only thing Airsoft Alpha does good at, is their BBs. Everything else is pretty overpriced. These BBs are flawless, though. I wouldn't change anything about them. They come in 5,000 bags, and in the .2s are like $11. The 2.5s are like 12, and then 3s and then 3.2s. It just goes up. So, but they're all 5,000 bags. So go and try it. I don't know where the magazine sits on gas, to be honest. But I have shot about 6 mags through this, and I did notice a little bit of cooldown, but it actually cycles, and cooldown is normal for gas blowback. Once you put like 3 mags through it, that 4th mag, it's normal for it to not cycle as good. Alright, muzzle velocity is about 300 on a .25 with propane. I don't have my chrono up here, so... As you can see, it cycles properly there. This is a properly cycling gun. It's loud. The kick is not that good, but it's loud and it cycles quick. Slide lock. So when KWA pistols function properly, they function pretty well. Which is really the most case. But the parts are durable. Like, generally you don't see parts breaking on these. It's just the design that seems to be flawed. Hop up is in here. It's adjustable with these notches in the chamber. I don't really like them. They're not good hop-ups, mainly because of the bucking. But the hop-ups are somewhat okay because it's not a screw, so you can take your fingernail and like adjust it, or like a screwdriver or whatever. You don't have to have like a specific Allen wrench like some pistols. But on quite a few of pistols, like TM styles, you take the slide off and there's a wheel, so it's toolless. Put a little bit more propane in here. Okay. Second mag. Doesn't want a power stroke, I guess, sometimes. Alright. Okay, the trigger is pretty stiff. I can't... Yeah. The trigger brake is pretty nice. Definitely better than my WE P226 trigger. That trigger sucks. Feels so weird. Go ahead and put you down here. Shoot it right here. Oh. Hop up is really good on this thing, actually. Okay. Empty. Mag is cold. I'll tell you that right now. Magazine is cold. Let's try to get another mag out of it, guys. So, thank you somebody at KWA for screwing up and sending me a functioning gun. It is the same gun that I sent in. I can tell by the glue on the back sight, and then also the scratches on the slide. But there's this one scratch up here that's new, so they must have made that. Okay, it's starting to cool down. This is the 3rd mag. It still shoots pretty good as far as range, but kick is letting me down. Try some more gas. Alright, so it's out of ammo. That was 3 mags. So as you can see, it actually functions properly. As far as performance, it's pretty good. As far as lubricant, this was out of the box from KWA, so it's a little dry. There's some lube in it, but it should be lubed a little bit more. I assume it would probably dry up on the trip here. So if you have any questions, please comment below. Hope you enjoyed the video. And also, if you didn't notice, my lizard was back here the whole time. So, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more. See you later.